If you are a software engineer and you're thinking about changing your career, yet you're unsure or even feel trapped to take this first step, this is the video for you. I am currently trying to do the exact same thing and try to change game development to backend, so I can relate. By the end of this video, you will have a completed plan created by yourself to accomplish this. First, to make the right decision, you need to understand why you feel the need to change your field in the first place. Maybe you stopped liking working in your field, or you feel vulnerable on the market, thinking that there is no demand for specialists like you. Whatever the reason, you need to sit down and understand what it is. And I would really advise you to take a piece of paper, write down your thoughts, and answer the following questions. Why do I want to switch my field? In what other field can I go? Will a new field or career path solve my current problems? And what benefits will it have? What efforts will it take for me to switch the field? What are the risks? Make sure to answer each of them. If you're trying to do all of this in your head, usually you lose trail of thought. That's why you should write them out. You'll be surprised to learn how much understanding will come out of this and make the understanding of the whole situation much more clear. If after answering all the questions you decide that you still want to change your field, now it's time for the next section. And we will be exploring the options of how you can do that. And before anything, I need to make one thing clear. I'm assuming that you want to transition into a different yet similar field. And here we're talking about software engineering and general world of IT. So for example, if you're a tester, you want to become a backend developer. If you're a front-end developer, you want to become a project manager. But if you want to become a cook or a chef at a restaurant, well, I cannot help you with that. Basically, you're trying to get into a generally related field. When you want to start your journey on a new career path, this usually means that there will be a rollback in your salary. And for the most people, this is the main stopping point, which is absolutely normal. So to counter this, the best option is to try to change your profession within the same company where you work. Of course, assuming that the company is big enough. Staying within the same company and trying to change your field is usually the best option. Ask your resource manager or boss if there are any available positions for you. And if so, let them know that you are interested in changing your field. More often than not, this kind of thing is possible. And you will also be provided with all the requirements needed to do that. And maybe even get a learning plan to have a seamless transition. But the best thing about doing this within the same company is that your salary will stay more or less the same. And I'm telling you this because that is exactly what I'm doing right now with my career. Alright, but what do you do if your company doesn't have any available positions? Well, this means two things. You will need to switch companies, but more importantly, you need to start preparing a lot in advance. And there's going to be a lot of that going on in your free time. Alright, so how does your plan look in this case then? First, you will be learning 3 to 6 months. This is a reasonable amount of time to get enough skills to land yourself a first entry position. And once you've done that, go on the market, look for positions and apply for everything that matches your profile. And I'm not kidding here when I say all the available positions. Apply at least for 100 job openings. This is because in reality, only 50 of them will reply back to you. With 10 of them, you will have a further interview. And maybe at the end, you will have 3 offers left on the table to choose from. But do not rush. If you're not satisfied with the offers, repeat the process. In your case, it will be absolutely fine to search 1, 2, or 3 months for a job. It will definitely take some time to find a really good offer, but you might just get lucky. Also, don't forget that freelance is also an option to consider. But in general, this is a much less stable and more stressful option. But most importantly, at least for me, with freelance, you're not going to be able to learn as quickly as you would otherwise in the company. Alright, and at the end, I want to share a quick advice from my side. If you are a senior plus developer, you can really do whatever you want. You already have a lot of fundamental skills to easily transition to a similar field. And I would also say that this is very beneficial for senior developers because your skill set will expand a lot. If you're a junior developer, you also have a freedom to transition to a different field. Because on the contrary side, you don't have too many skills to lose. But if you're a middle developer, I would consider staying in the same field until you become a senior developer. You've already invested enough time and you don't want to lose it and become vulnerable on the market until you become a senior developer. This is what I think and what I see, but feel free to share your thoughts. And that's all for now. Changing your field is a difficult step, but it may be necessary for many reasons. And now you know how to do that. Have a good day and see you.